Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and today is our podcast number 106. It's the 17th of October 2024, another Thursday where we get to hang out together, and how wonderful that is. Cannot believe how quickly the weeks go. I've already been back at work for a whole week. Anyway, we'll talk about that at the very end. So for today, we're going to showcase so many of your wonderful makes. I cannot wait to do that. We've got some yarny acquisitions, some happy mail, and then I'll catch up with what I've been working on during the week. So let's get started, everybody, with our favorite part of all, which is showcasing all your wonderful makes. So let me pop my clipboard down and my marker, and let's get started. Now, our friend Alley Cat, she has been very busy crocheting this beautiful, beautiful lapgan for one of her friends. Now, she tells us how her friend got flooded out during Hurricane Helene. So this is going to be very comforting for her when she receives it in the post. And have a look at those gorgeous little turtles and that beautiful, beautiful yarn with all the purples. I believe this is mosaic crochet, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Alley Cat. But Alley Cat didn't stop there, guys. She actually made some little amigurumis. Wait till you see them, they are adorable. So we have two little loaf cats, or little kitties, and they're made with Bernat Forever fleece. So I'm guessing that's very similar to a blanket yarn. And in the middle there, you can see a little chicken, and he's made from, or she is made from, blanket yarn. They are so cute. Absolutely love them. So thank you so much, Alley Cat, once again for sending them through to us. Absolutely love them, especially that lapgan. I imagine the time and effort and love that went into that one. So now, those of you that know, I've been talking about my goddaughter Sophia of late. She has been crocheting, and this is the beautiful, beautiful baby blanket she's made for her little baby girl who's coming to us very, very soon. Now, these are all granny squares, and this is the Daisy Granny Square. And Sophia found this on this pattern on YouTube. Let me show it to you up close. You may or may not be able to see there are two different types of purple in the background of the little daisies. Now, the what are we saying here? The squares were made using 8-ply or DK weight merino yarn, wool. Absolutely gorgeous. Sophia says it's super, super soft. And the petals there were made using 10-ply cotton. Sophia did use a 4.5mm hook, and the border, if you can see it there, it's the same color as the middle of the daisy. It's a scalloped edge, and it's a YouTube tutorial by Yarner's Crochet. What a beautiful, beautiful blanket. Now, I didn't count how many squares are in it, but I imagine there's 1, 2, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that 6 sevens are 32? Is that right? 6 sixes are 36, no, 42. Absolutely gorgeous. So thank you, Sophia. I'm so very, very proud of you, and you did a beautiful job. I'm sure your little baby girl will feel so loved wrapped up in that blanket. Now, our friend Liza has been very busy with her amigurumi as usual. And look at this little guy here. So this is Coco, the reindeer, and the pattern is by our friend Cassandra over at Craftably Ever After. The yarn that Liza used is a cotton and acrylic blend and a 3.5mm clover hook. How festive is this little reindeer? Is that a Christmas bauble in its hand? I do believe so. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Liza, for sending him in to us. You're getting ready for the Christmas season. Now, our friend Thea, she sent us a beautiful little dress, baby dress, that she made using the Sierra yarn. Now, that was one of our yarn of the months, I think 1 or 2 months ago. Actually, last month. Isn't it so, so pretty? Thank you so much, Thea, for sending that in. It's absolutely gorgeous. And our friend Aussie Sandy has been busy getting her Halloween makes ready. So look at this one. I absolutely love this bat. So this is a hanging bat, and it's a fantastic tutorial by Bruna Ticality. And Aussie Sandy used her 10-ply yarn, and I love how you've hung him from a twig or a branch. He is so cute. Who wants to see him this side up as well? He is so adorable, seriously. And then she continued making some more Halloween makes. And this one here, so the squares in the back, she had some of these squares just in her stash, and she didn't know what to do with them. And then she thought she'd make a knick-knack box. And she's telling us here that she just made up the pattern. She added the bat applique tutorial by Crochet Jewel. So there's her little bat applique. The cobweb tutorial is by Craft Fix Knitting and Crochet. Beautiful. And the spider tutorial is by no panic, so no_panic_crafts. Absolutely gorgeous, and what a great addition to your Halloween decor. And then last but not least, look at these gorgeous little angels. Now these are by Cassandra over at Craftably Ever After, and you may remember them. I made some of these for the challenge using that pack with all the wooden bits, all the wooden pieces, the rings and the beads and the rods, and it inspired Sandy to make these. How adorable are they? Absolutely gorgeous, hanging off your Christmas tree, or maybe as a off a party bag, like a Christmas bag as a tag. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Sandy, for sending them in to us. I love that you've got your Halloween makes sorted and also started on your Christmas makes. Now our friend Shirley, she has been very, very busy adding to her list of Camp Boggy Creek blankets. She is currently at 37 and has 3 on the go, so that'll be 40 in total, and we're nowhere near February yet. So let me show you her beautiful blankets that are going off to Camp Boggy Creek. Now this one is a green apple ombre by Red Heart. There's the yarn there. I absolutely love this design. It's basically a corner to corner. Is this the right one here, guys? Have I got the wrong one here for you? Let me just have a little quick look. Just Yarn, Premier Ombre. Let me put my glasses on. There are 2 green blankets here, Shirley, and I don't want to mix them up. Okay, let's rewind that. So let's do this one here. So this is the green apple ombre by Red Heart, and you can see it up there. Absolutely gorgeous colors, and the pattern is Some Bunny in the Meadow by Ms. C Cottage, and there it is there for you, up nice and close. Absolutely gorgeous. And then this one is inspired by Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches. She had a big balls challenge, and also Kayla from Llama Mama Kayla. They asked for something to be made using one of your big balls in your stash. And this is the Karen anniversary cake in the color Sour Cherry. And Shirley used a 9mm hook and created this beautiful, beautiful blanket here. So thank you for sending that in, number 2. And then number 3, let's get back to where we started, is this gorgeous Premier Just Yarn Ombre in the color Sea Glass. It is a corner to corner, but can you see here, the corner to corner here is an open, what's it called? Open block stitch. I've actually added that to my crochet to-do list. I think it is gorgeous. And this is a tutorial on YouTube by Hooked by Robin. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is what it looks like on the other side. And you can see one corner here and one corner here, and then the traditional corner to corner stitch in there. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Shirley, for sending them in to us. See what happens when I don't wear my glasses, guys? Sometimes there's a little faux pas, so apologies for that. Please forgive me. And then we have our friend Josephine. Now she's been very, very busy too, and she's used some of her tiles from Tile of the Week Thursday to make this gorgeous bag. I absolutely love it. So she used 8 of her mosaic tiles and she sewed them onto a canvas bag, and that just acted like the liner for the bag. I absolutely love that, and I might actually borrow that idea. I love the tiles that you put together, and it looks absolutely stunning. Thank you so much, Josephine, for sending that in to us. But she hasn't stopped there, guys. She also has been participating in the crochet along or make along for Judy's Creations in Crochet Birds Make Along, or MAL, and one of the colors that they had to draw inspiration from was yellow for this month. And these are called Dangly Bananas, and it's a free Instagram pattern by Little Crochet Things. So, so cute. And over there in the corner, you can see a little chubby bunny. And this is for, and the pattern is by Lauren Nesby. It's a free pattern. And this is for Cassandra over at Craftably Ever After. She's put out a no-cow once again for Halloween. And I'm guessing that's going to be Josephine's entry. Absolutely gorgeous. And then lucky last, she made this gorgeous little Cindy the Witch Pig. Now this was a request by one of Josephine's friends. It is a paid pattern by Jenny, Jennie Dolly. And I'm sure your friend is going to love her, ready for Halloween. So there's her little hat. Look at that face. Little chubby body. Absolutely love it. So thank you, Josephine, for sending them all through to us and for giving me, excuse me, another idea for those Tile of the Week Thursday tiles. Absolutely love it. So thank you, each and every one of you, for sending in your makes. I'm sure some of you drew some inspiration or just oohed and ahed like we always do. I am certainly intrigued by that open block stitch for the corner to corner. So Shirley, thank you for introducing us to that. I'm really looking forward to incorporating that in one of my blankets, and everything else is gorgeous. Thank you so much, everybody. Now, what I've been working on this week, I finally finished my 11-point star blanket. So here it is here, this one here. I've actually got a photo of what it picture of what it looks like. I can show you the pattern, it doesn't matter because it is a free pattern on the Premier website. So that's what it looks like laid out flat. I didn't take a photo of mine, but you can imagine what it looks like when you see it. Now I used 4 different colors, and I'll bring it up to you a bit closer in a moment. It is a very, very easy pattern to follow. If you've never made a star blanket, and I had only made a 5-point star blanket in the past, it's a very similar concept. It all, it doesn't matter how many points you want, it all starts from the center and then it grows out to as many points as you want. In actual fact, you can make it any number of points you wish. But this is an 11-point star, and I did want to use some purples that I had in a bag because this blanket is going to my goddaughter because her favorite color is purple. Of course, she's my goddaughter, and she also loves green together. So that's going to be the baby rooms theme for the room. So this is why we're going with the purples. And these are the colors that I used here. But the yarn that I used is my Marvel 8-ply or DK weight 100% acrylic yarn. Now the first color that I used here is, let me put my glasses on because I can't remember if it is Wisteria. Yes, so there it is there. I can never say that word. So I didn't use very much of that one at all, as you can imagine, because it was the very center. And then the next lot of purple, because in between I put a variegated yarn, was this beautiful lilac color. It's so, so pretty, right? There they are there. And then this is all that's left from 4 balls of the purple. Absolutely gorgeous. And then this one was in between. So this one, these were all 12 rows each, and this one is 4 rows of 2 lots of 4. And for this yarn, I generally use a 5mm hook, and I did do so for this project as well, and it turned out beautiful. Look at this, guys. Now let me show you from afar so you can see. Actually, I'll bring it up close so you can see all the colors together. Don't you think they look so, so pretty? Now, I was very, very lucky that you all gave me that idea of actually incorporating the variegated in between, because you were right. I don't think that a big block of that would have been nice. And in actual fact, someone did say that you'd probably lose the stitches. You wouldn't be able to see it as well. And that's it, guys. It is huge. This is folded in half. So it is much bigger than just a baby blanket. But I think that's great because you know what? This can be on the mat as the baby can play on it and roll on it when it's got tummy time. Or, on the, bed, you can just sit there looking pretty. Or just, in the car or in a pram. It's actually a decent size, so I'm really happy with that. So I'm just going to pop that there. As you can see, underneath is my Tile of the Week Thursday blanket, just sewing in the ends, guys, so not really worth showing it to you this week, although it is very, very pretty. So that was a blanket that I finished, and I'm so happy. I have the lovey to go with it. I'm hoping to make a little dress or something as well, maybe a beanie, we'll see, or a bucket hat would be cute. We still have about 4 or 5 weeks. So I thought it was actually 1 or 2 weeks. So that is wonderful that I've got a little bit more time than I thought. But this one is done and it's ready to go. In actual fact, it's not ready to go. I've got to wash it and then it's ready to go. Now, the other thing that this week some of you may have already watched, and if you haven't, please go and watch our Yarn of the Month episode number 6. I'm going to show you the makes from it, some of the makes, but if you want to know all the details, all the information about the yarn itself and the patterns, please go and watch that video, because I know a lot of you do watch it and I don't want you, to be inundated doubling up, but some of you may not have seen it, so please go and do so. So I did make this gorgeous beanie. Of course, it's the Divine hat. Absolutely love it. Now, I did also make a second beanie, and there's a bit of a hole in the top, and a lot of you suggested that I just sew up, so here it is here. This is one of those that you actually, roll up the brim. I guess you could wear it as a slouchy hat as well. It is in one piece, but a lot of you thought, just somehow sew up the hole, so I'm going to work on that. I have left a big, long yarn over there, a tail, but I found this beanie, this pom-pom in my stash, and I think it complements it perfectly. So thank you for all of you for really suggesting that the pom-pom might just give it that finishing touch. So hopefully I'll have that on as soon as I manage to sew up that hole, because this pom-pom's just going to fall straight through if I try to put it on that way. And the other thing that I did make was a basket. Absolutely love this little basket here. It's the perfect size. It's got 2 little handles, can sit on the top of my tabletop, and of course I had to make a little towel ring. And the best of all, the piece de resistance, is this gorgeous little loaf cat. Look at that face. He is adorable. I absolutely love him. Look at us. Now I'm going to pop him up here with the rest of his friends. So he's in very, very good company. I absolutely love that. So that was actually a lot of fun to work with that yarn. So if you haven't already seen that episode, like I said, guys, go and have a little look-see. Now, I've been very, very fortunate. I got a notification today to say I had some happy mail, and our lovely friend Liza has sent me some yarn. So I actually haven't even really looked at it. I only just opened the bag. So let me pop my glasses on, because there are 3 different types of signet yarn here. Oh my goodness. Thank you so very, very much, Liza. I really do appreciate it. So let me just share this with all of you. Now, this one is 100% cotton. What a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I know that our friend Sally over at Nanny Moon's Crochet would be thinking this is the Ant's Pants. She just loves orange. Now, this one tells us, I'm guessing, well, it's actually very, very fine. It looks a lot thinner than a DK weight. But then again, cotton yarn, when it's this thin, they usually say that it's a DK weight. It's called Orange Soda. It's 100 grams, 100% cotton. And does it tell us what size hook to use? 4mm. So I'm guessing that they're saying that this is a DK weight. Anyway, it's absolutely gorgeous. I love that color. So thank you for that one. Now look at this one. Oh my gosh, this is so soft. Even though it's got all that sparkle in it. Can you see that, guys? This is ready for Christmas. It's called Signet Glittering DK, which is an 8-ply yarn for us. It is 100 grams. And it's called Monster Mash. I guess that's more of a Halloween color then. Whatever you want to use it for, it's absolutely stunning. I love it so much. It's 98% acrylic and 2% polyester. And it does recommend that you use a 4mm hook. So again, it says DK weight on there, Litza. Seriously. But look at this, guys. Oh my gosh. Look at how gorgeous and sparkly this is. Now, this says Glitter Chenille. Oh my gosh, this is so, so soft. I absolutely love it. So it is a blanket yarn, and the color is metal gray. It tells us that it is 100 grams, 120 meters or 131 yards. And it recommends that you use where is it? It says that it's a chunky yarn, and it says to use 6.5mm hook. I would go higher. I guess for amigurumi you could, but how gorgeous is that, guys? And it should be polyester. Did we already say that? It says made in Turkey. Oh, and 92% super soft polyester and 8% metallic. Once again, can you see that sparkle? Absolutely gorgeous. So Liza, thank you so very, very much. What a lovely surprise to get that notification today. And I really do appreciate that you thought of me. Now, I actually went to Spotlight myself on, I think it was Saturday or Sunday. I just popped in. I usually do when I'm, in the neighborhood, which is literally in my neighborhood. And I thought, let me see if they've got any mill ends, because all the mill ends of late have only been DK weight or 8-ply yarn. Not very interested. I do have a lot of it, but they bought out some blanket yarn and I pretty much bought all of it. So there are 12 bags here. I'm just going to very, very quickly just show you the colors. Most of them are just solids, and I just needed to top up my solids as I always do. So let's start off. So once again, these mill-end bags are 400 grams and I paid $10 each. I think usually they're about $12 lately, so there was a bit of a sale, but I just love the colors. So I love this mustardy gold color. And I had used a slightly darker version for my daughter-in-law's, what was it, a blanket, a C2C blanket that I made recently for him. So I needed to top that up a bit. They only had one. I did manage to buy a couple of greys because I am running low on the grey. So this one's a lighter one and this one is a slightly darker one. So again, just trying to, top up my stash of solids. Then I found this beautiful red here. It's like a wine red. I had a slightly darker colour from memory, and I made a couple of cushions for the newlyweds as well. So I'm reaching right over. Now I found this beautiful pink. It is very, very pretty. So that's 800 grams there, which is pretty good. I'm trying to find somewhere for it, and I love this colour. This is like, oh my gosh, look at it there. It's like a fuchsia colour. And there are two. It's in the purple family. Now I did say this is blanket yarn, right guys? I may not have, but this is all blanket yarn. So I thought $10 for 400 grams of blanket yarn is a very good buy, as always. And of course, you can never have enough black in your stash. So there's some black blanket yarn here as well, 2 of those. And then there were 3 bags of beautiful variegated yarn. These 2 are gorgeous. I love these. There was 2 of the same color, this one here. This one says to me, make something for my daughter. Absolutely love that color. And then lucky last, I found this one. Oh, there's my receipt in there. Absolutely gorgeous. I love them all. So can I get that one out? Oh, sorry if it's a little bit shiny, but there you go. It's just blanket yarn, guys. It's so, so soft. I absolutely love it. All the blanket yarn that I own is actually mill-ends bags, except for, I think I have about 6 balls that I had bought of the Motivera when they were on sale from $18 down to $12. So this, and that was 300 grams, 400 grams for $10, an excellent buy. I could not pass it by. I did ask if they had any more in the back end because I have not seen mill ends for a very long time, like I said, but they said that's all that was left. So lucky I went on the day that I did, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten any of it. Now, lucky last, live. So being back at work this week, it has really cut into my crochet time, unfortunately, but it is what it is. But it's been great, catching up with everybody after not seeing them for a couple of weeks. I did take a poll, like I said I would. How many pajama days did everybody have? I myself ended up having 3, which was excellent. I was hoping to have it at the very least 2, but on average most people ended up with about 2. So that was pretty good. I thought that we all had that time to reset and rewind, and it was just wonderful. And the highlight of last week, well, the highlight was my son's birthday dinner, I have to say, on Sunday night. And that really put us in the right mood, to get on, start the working week. So all our children and their partners came over for dinner, which was lovely. But on Saturday night, we had a big one. It was my girlfriend Jane's 60th birthday, or our friend Jane's 60th birthday, and she said, yes, I can show you a photo of us. Look at her. She was such a princess. It was actually one of the best nights we've had in a very, very long time, and it was just so much fun seeing all these people from all her walks of life, because she has 3 different jobs, and us from her crochet group, and family and friends of hers that we didn't know. And it was just so nice seeing how we all got together. And they had a live band, which was amazing, and we did the nut bush. So you can't go wrong with a party with great friends, great music, great food. It was such a good night. When Steve and I got home at 1:30 in the morning, we made a cup of tea after having our shower, got into bed, and we were like smashed. The next morning when we got up, it was like a bus had run us over. We were really starting to show our age, but we did have a wonderful time, so I thought I would let you know. So thank you so much, very much for indulging me in showing you and letting you know about my little snippets of life. As always, I do enjoy doing that. So I hope that you're all keeping well. I hope that all of you that are recovering from the hurricanes and the cleanups, you're in a safe place and it's happening quickly for you. I know some of you were without internet and power for a few days. I was very sad to read those emails, but things are picking up, so that's been wonderful. The rest of us, because we have had a bit more leisure time, not just trying to get through, life. I hope you've had some time to reset through crochet, because I certainly make sure that I do that. As I was saying to a friend of mine the other day, even if you take 10 minutes, it's better than nothing. But I have been starting my days, and I'm continuing to do so with that half an hour crocheting before I start work, and it's actually been wonderful for my mindset. So I highly recommend it if you're in a position to be able to do that. Of course, if you've got little people that you're running around after in the mornings, or pets or what have you, it's going to be a little bit tricky. But if you can, do it. Try it and you'll see the difference. So on that note, I'm going to say I hope you all have a wonderful week, and until I see you all very, very soon, take care everyone. Bye bye for now.